I bought this one about 5 years ago. It's a beautiful guitar. I love it. It was between this guitar and a PRS, a Paul Reed Smith, that looks very similar. It had a very similar quilted maple top. I think it had just 2 volume and tone, and the pickup selected for both pickups. So I was at the Guitar Center. I tried the PRS and it sounded good, but I wanted to try another guitar before I got that one. And I tried this puppy. I had never even heard of Schecter. I just saw it there and I was like, man, this thing is beautiful. It has, a Stratocaster top type body. So I really dug it. And I love the headstock too. A lot of guitars, the headstock is very important. A Fender headstock, you recognize it immediately. Also Gibson, an Ibanez headstock, Jackson. I think a headstock is very important for the guitar company. I think it can make or break it, but that's just my opinion. So it's got a tone, I think it's volume and tone, yeah. So 2 volumes and a tone. So obviously the pickup selector for the bridge, for both, and for the neck pickup. The pickups are Duncan designed, so they're like Seymour Duncans but made outside of the country. I actually considered taking them out and putting some real Seymour Duncans, but man, I've gigged with this guitar a ton. I've recorded with it a ton and I have no problems with it at all. Everything on this guitar is stock. It's got Grover tuners. I don't know if you can see that. Grover tuners, a Tune-O-Matic style bridge, and it has a coil split for the pickups. So you lift it up and it splits the coil, so only one, it's kind of like a single coil. It's not a true single coil, but the volume does drop a little bit and the tone does lose some bass and gain some treble. And I use it a lot. On any of the cleaner, acoustic-y type songs we do, I have the coil split on and I choose the neck pickup almost always. So that's this guitar. It's a beauty. I'll add more of the details in the comment section of the YouTube video. But it's neck through, so it's not a bolt-on neck. It's just a beautiful guitar. I love it. One more thing, I use these special strap locks that are very, very rare. If you can see right there, those red things right there, I'm sure you guys have seen it, but these are the tops of the Grolsch beer bottles. So, instead of purchasing some, I just use these. And yeah, it's not as sturdy as a true strap lock. I'm not going to be doing any, Pete Townsend windmills or, throwing this around in the air because I just don't trust them that much. But they've never failed me yet. And they're, super cheap. And they come with a beer. With 2 beers, actually, so you can't beat that. I use these on pretty much all my guitars. I don't, for when we're playing live, I do some antics on stage, but nothing that requires me swinging my guitar violently. So I think for that, they're fine. I have Ernie Ball strings on it, 10 gauge, and it's a real workhorse. I love this guitar. I really do.